Hello dear students. So today we are going to make the layout of the inverter. Already schematic and simulation we have done. So for the layout we are going to start with the schematic. So open your schematic window. This already we have done for clarity. Let's check and save to check for any error. There is no error. Now in the schematic window, here launch layout Excel, create new automatic, let it be same. Okay, see our library name, cell name, type is layout, it's all given automatically. So press OK. So this is the window where we are going to make our layout. Now what we are going to do is, in this layout suite, click connectivity, generate all from source. Here all OK, everything correct, then press OK. So you can see that your PMOS, NMOS, it came in a proper way, or you can do in this way: connectivity, generate, place as in schematic. Okay. So here now to clearly see what are the source, drain, gate of the PMOS and NMOS, from the keyboard you have to press Shift F. What? Shift F. Same time you press, then you can see here, and you can always zoom and see. Now this here, this window for this looking small, we can always extend it. How? Press S from the keyboard and then select this line, and just no need to drag, simply leave the left click. After left clicking it will be selected, and just keep mouse up till wherever you want. Suppose I want it till this place. Here click, okay, and then press escape button. So now I think this much is enough place for us. Now let us see zoom. While zooming you can see these pins, what they are, or if you click any pin here in the schematic. Let me open the schematic. See here, suppose I select the pin V in. So this V in is selected. Now open the layout window, you can see that, see this is getting highlighted. Or one more way is, if you want to know, select this pin, right click, go to properties, automatically you can find the pin name here. So which way you are going to adopt, that is up to you. So we have got our PMOS and NMOS. Now we are going to make the connections as per the schematic. Like, what is the connection? See the schematic, what is the connection we have? We can see that this, the drain and drain is connected, and output pin is given to the drain. Gate and gate is connected, and the input pin is given to the common terminal of the gate. Source is given to the VDD, and source of NMOS is given to the ground. Okay. So similar way we are going to connect in the layout. So what we will do is, let us zoom and see properly. Let me put this pin side, that later I will put it here, and I am going to keep this PMOS little bit upside. Select, drag. Make sure that it should not go beyond this. Here I will take pin, so I will put little downside. I think this much should be enough. Similarly, I will take this and put little upside. Now this much place should be enough to put the ground pin. Now we are going to connect the poly to poly okay, or gate to gate. So for this layout, we should zoom as long as possible, as much as possible, to see the clear connection. Now what I do is I press P from the keyboard. So P for path. So I press P. So you can see that one path or wire is showing towards our arrow, towards our pointer. Now here, if I put it here, so automatically poly is getting selected. It means if I click here, poly will be selected. So click, poly is selected. Now drag. Okay. No need to keep the mouse clicked. Click and leave. That's it. Drag. Using the keyboard, you can come down. Okay. Now zoom and place it properly. Zoom as much as possible to see the proper connection. Okay. It should not be floating. It should be connected properly. Click it. It is connected. Okay. Press escape. Now gate and gate is connected. Now what we are going to do is we are going to place a V in here. Okay, V in we cannot directly give to the polysilicon. Okay, directly pin we can give only to metals. Directly we cannot give to the polysilicon. So what we'll do is we'll extend this polysilicon, press P, take from here. So from polysilicon, let's say till this point here. Okay. Now what we do is I will take my V in and place it here. Now this pins you can either drag vertically or horizontally. Diagonal way it's not possible. Okay. So be sure about this. So let me put this here. Yes. Okay. Now what we are going to do is we are going to put a wire, because directly this is metal, pin is metal, directly to polysilicon we cannot give. So what we'll do is we'll go to create via. Wire is used to connect when we have two different kind of the dimensions. Like here we can see that the pin metal is more wider than the polysilicon. So we are going to not connect directly, we are going to connect through a via. Via definition we should select. So click via. Here via definition I want from metal to polysilicon, because metal is my pin, polysilicon is the gate. So here I will click here via definition M1 to poly 1. See M1 underscore poly 1. It means it is M1 to poly 1. Okay. Hide. Now this I am going to place it properly. Okay. Yes. Now this should be correct. Press escape. So this is over. So if we compare with this connection is over. Now we are going to do this connection. Drain to drain using metal, and then we are going to put V out there. Okay. So I zoom out, little zoom in. Now same, press P for path. Now once we come here, metal one it is showing, click this. Now simply move the mouse towards or use the keyboard to go down, unconnect here. Okay. Zoom to see proper, this should not be a floating point, connected. Okay. Now this should be correct one. So now we have connected drain to drain using metal. Now we are going to take this pin and put it on this. How we will do this? Let us zoom a little bit to have a clear idea. Now this V out, we will simply drag. Here we can have one Either we can put it directly here, or what we can do is we can take metal 1 again here through path or P, put it here and then V out there. Both are the same thing. So here, okay. So this is also connected. Now what remaining? Remaining is this connection and this connection. No need to make this connection, it's integrated, it's automatic. Okay, it's integrated, so no need to do this. Only now we are going to make this connection ground and VDD. Okay, so what we will do is first same path P will be selected. Here, see metal 1 is coming connected. We will go and using the keyboard up arrow will come this point and click here. So here on this we are going to place our VDD pin, which is here. Okay, we can zoom and see the name. So let us drag it. So this is also over. Next, same thing we are going to do for the ground. So press P, take this metal 1, let us do till here. Now take this ground pin and place it properly. Yes. Now I think we have done all the connection. Now all connections are over. So here this, you can see here this icon, save icon, we are going to save it. Now we are going to see whether everything is correct or not. For that we will go for Asura, and before going to DRC we are going to technology, means basically we are going to do this run DRC. Okay, but before going to run DRC, first time we are going to connect Asura technology. Okay, this already same is there because I have done it already, but when you do first time you have to connect it, second time it's not required. This is browse, this is dot, you can see that this is a, this means browse. So we'll click here, double click. Okay, again we are looking for install here. So this double click will keep on doing until we get the install. So like this here. Again, okay, again install has not come. Now install has come. So double click on install. Foundry, analog, 180 nanometer. In that, after 180 nanometer, we are having this. Okay, so after this Asura, okay, for me it's already connected, so I'm not going to do this, but what you have to do is this Asura, if you select, whatever in selection comes, you have to copy it and paste in filter here. I repeat, after GPTK 180 nanometer, right side Asura tech.leave will come, that you have to select. After selecting, in selection whatever is written, you have to copy, select and copy and paste in here, filter. Okay. Then it will appear here. If I go to Asura, after that Asura run DRC. Okay. So for me it's already C, selected here. Okay. Now here you have to give some name, any name you can give, like I have given INV DRC, any name you can give here, and here technology, after selecting this will appear here, GPTK 180. Okay, this much you are going to do only first time. If you are doing again DRC, no need to do this. Okay, so GPTK 180, press OK. Here watch log file, you click, then it will appear. Do you want to view the result of this run? Yes, you can see that there is one DRC error. So this error you are going to we have to rectify this. It's showing that metal 1 to metal 1 spacing must be more than 0.3 micrometer. Okay, so this error we are going to finalize. So if you see what is the error, select this error and this next button, it will show. Yes, we can see that here this V out should be here or one metal should be here. So let us do that. Select this V out and press here, keep it here. Okay, again we have to save it, then same procedure, Asura. Now this time technology no need to select because this has to be done only once. So run DRC, see same name here, technology GPTK 180 is showing, it will show if it is selected once. Okay, it's asking for overwrite because second time we are doing. Okay, yes. So you can see no DRC error found. DRC stands for design rule check. It means our layout is perfect as per the rule of design. Now we can go for LVS check. So Asura run LVS, any name we can give, technology GPTK 180. Okay, watch log file, it's generating the report. Okay, so you can say that all 0 cells mismatch. It means LVS stands for layout versus schematic check. So this LVS also okay. With this experiment is completed. Okay, so we have completed. Previously we completed the schematics and pre-layout simulation. This is post-layout simulation. After making layout we have to do it. So this is the end of this video. Thank you very much.